All right, guys, so we are going to be adding and subtracting square roots today. It's pretty easy. Really, it's just like terms, right? It's just like adding and subtracting like terms. What you have to do is just pretend that the root part, the square root part, is a variable. And so just like with variables, you can only add x's with x's and y's with y's and w's with w's. With square roots, it kind of works the same way. Okay? You can only add or subtract terms with the same square root, right? So if I'm looking at this particular problem right here, I see a square root 7 and a square root 7 and a square root 2. Well, these both have square root 7s, so I can add, subtract those. I can put those terms together. However, this guy with the square root 2, no go. We can't do anything with that, right? You can think of this as the same type of problem as 4x plus 6y minus 11y, right? We could put the two y terms together, but we can't put the x term with them. And it's the same thing with square roots, right? You can only add or subtract terms with the same square root. Okay, so away we go. Let's just do it. Like I say, this guy has nobody to hook up with, so he is still 4 square root 2. And here, these both have square root 7s. So they can get together. We've got 6 minus 11. That's, I have 6, I lose 11. I'm in the hole, right? We subtract the numbers, 5, and end up in the hole minus 5 square root 7, or negative 5 square root 7, right? Watch your signs. We've talked a little bit about signs, so you should be okay there. But square roots, right? Basically, you're just adding or subtracting square roots. If I look at this next problem, it kind of looks like I don't have anything to do, right? Square root 2 is not going to hook up with square root 8. So am I done? Well, maybe. So here's the other thing that you need to look at. You need to try to simplify any square roots that you have. Because sometimes, after you simplify them, then they might be the same as another root in the expression. So let's see. Square root 2, can I simplify that at all? No. Square root 8 though? Yeah, maybe. So remember how we've done that. We look for the prime factorization, look for our pairs, take them out, see what's left. So we're going to do our little factor tree on 8. We've got 4 times 2, and 4 is 2 times 2. Again, I like to bring that guy down so I don't forget him. So 8 is really 2 times 2 times 2. Oh, there's a pair, there's a square, right? So that pair of 2's, or that 2 squared, comes out as regular 2. This 2 is left underneath. Remember, I already had this 4 out here, so he gets multiplied. So 4 times 2, 8 on the outside, square root 2 on the inside, and whoa, check that out. Right? Now I can put him together with this guy because they both have square root 2's. Right? So 3 square root 2 plus 8 square root 2, that gives me 11 of those square root 2's. Right? 11 square root 2. So adding and subtracting square roots, actually pretty easy. Kind of the only part that may be new or tricky is that we do need to simplify those square roots, but we have talked about that. We know how to do that. Otherwise, it's really just the same as adding like terms, right? Combining like terms. So watch your signs, add, subtract. Only roots that are the same get together, and then make sure that you try to simplify any of your square roots, because initially it may not look like 2 square roots could be added or subtracted together. However, once they're simplified, you may end up being able to put those together. So easy cheesy.